Yo, what up everyone? Amir here, owner Rapid and Snacking. Get into another Collector's Corner video, and this one is gonna be a wild one because it's all pickups from one store. I visited Dallas, Texas, and I'll tell you exactly when, on September 29th, 2023, and I hit up Josie Records in Dallas. To my understanding, there's a few Josie Records. I'm assuming I'm saying it right. It's either Josie or Hosey Records, Josey. And there's maybe 5 locations in total, 4 or 5. And I went to the Dallas location. And on the outside, it says like America's largest record store or something along those lines, that it's the biggest. And I don't know if it's the biggest, right? I don't know if that's like by square footage or if they're just putting out a claim out there and whatever, because Amoeba is, in my opinion, bigger. But this place, man, I was in there for 3 hours, and I actually wasn't anticipating to be there that long because I'd never been there. I was there for 3 hours, and I actually would have stayed longer, but they were closing. I was the last person in the store, so I just had so much stuff that they couldn't just kick me out. I was just grab my stuff, put it to the front. But anyways, I ended up spending. So this is the receipt, and I'll post this all on Instagram too, if I haven't already, depending on when I decide to drop this video. So in total, I spent $367.99, and I bought a ton of stuff. So bear with me; it's gonna be a longer episode. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Josie Records. I mean, I probably would have stayed there realistically for 4 hours or so. If I gave myself more time, but it is what it is. So I left the price tags on everything so I can tell you guys exactly which item was what, and I'm going to take all the price tags off. I'm going to start with CDs first, and then I'm going to go on to tapes, and then some promo flats, and then the rest will be vinyl. So hit me up on Instagram and TikTok, Rapid and Snacking. So first off with CDs, we're going to get into this little pile we have here. First, we have Balance and Options by DJ Quick, but this is the album sampler. This is still sealed, comes in a slipcase, so it just slips in and slips out. It's like a little cardboard sleeve. This is $3. Also got another sampler, and this is 36 Mafia's The Unbreakables album sampler for $4. Hosted by DJ K Slay. Dope album by 36 Mafia. Didn't have the sampler. Comes in a slipcase, so slip in and slip out. Got next in an EP by Black Alicious. This is the A to G EP, which I do have, but I have the jewel case version. This is like a small digipack, it seems. So CDs in here, pretty cool stuff. This is the England or UK pressing. This was $5. Hadn't seen this in person, so happy to pick that one up. And I assume the track list is the same, but I am uncertain. But go ahead and look it up on Discogs. I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be. But that was cool to pick up. Next up, got an album by Law, The Dark Man, Heist of the Century. Never had this, so finally picked up $9. Excited to peep this. Heard a couple tracks on it, and I thought it was dope. Just haven't heard it in full. So, yep. And to keep it in the Woo family here, we have Killa Army, Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars at $8 right here. Another one that I didn't have, so excited to have it. Heard a few songs, haven't heard the whole thing, so excited for that one. That was $8. Now moving on to more things, we have Commons J-Card single release. This is Ghetto Heaven. It also has the remix. Ghetto Heaven remix, The Sound of Illadelph. So it's got the remix, the video, radio edit, blah blah whatever. So on J-Card release, we got the DJ Cool amazing song Let Me Clear My Throat for $4, and the common was $3. The DJ Cool's $4. This is another digipack kind of situation, and this is awesome song, man. If y'all, I'm sure you've heard it. It's possible you didn't know DJ Cool made this song. So DJ Cool made Let Me Clear My Throat. Chances are you've heard this song, and there's a bunch of remixes on here. Moving on, we have 2 of these. They may look the same, but they're different. We have Missy Elliott's Hot Boys for $4, then we have Missy Elliott's Hot Boys for $3. And let me show you all the difference. This $4 one is a snap case, so this snaps off, open it up, and there you have it. Whereas the $3 one is like a pull-out tray. So that's how it is. So let's see the differences. This one right here has Hot Boys, the remix, the original, the remix. It's got You Can't Resist. It's got, the way that they wrote this is actually kind of interesting because I'm going to have to pop it on my CD player to know exactly what's going on. But they got the remix and the original for Hot Boys. Also got You Can't Resist, original, and it looks like the remix of that too. It's just interesting how they spelled that out. And on this one too, they just have 2 tracks. They have the amended version for the Hot Boys and the You Can't Resist. So pretty cool stuff. Like these different configurations right there. Dope song by Missy Elliott. And this is one of my favorite. Is this? I don't know. We got some good singles here, but this is a really dope single. Maybe some of y'all haven't heard this. This is Real Live Shit for $6, and it has the original version, and then it's also a Crime Is Money on here. And this is a really, 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 really dope song. I mean, if y'all haven't heard Real Live Shit by Real Live, my guy Storm Baker put me onto this. And I was just like, dude, this beat is hard. The sample is awesome. It's a really, really, really dope track. Gonna put these CDs on the floor. Or I should put it right there. Now, to move on to the cassette tapes, the most expensive cassette tape is the one I'm going to show first, and that is KMD's Nitty Gritty. This was $25. I saw this, and I picked it up, and it's actually not totally overpricing. The median on Discogs is like $20, but one's for sale right now for $30. But it's one of those things that, like, when you go to a place and you're buying so much stuff, it's kind of like you're willing to add more things to the cart because you're buying so much, and then chances for discount or things being free are at a higher rate as well. But $25, dope stuff right here. Hadn't had this one. Nitty Gritty and Plumskins. If my guy 80 Uno's watching, he'll love that. Then we got DJ DMD's Candy right here for $3.99. This is still sealed Candy by DJ DMD. Also has snippets from his album 11. We got King T's Way Out There and Super Brother for $5. Cassette single right here. Slips in and slips out like that. Dope song. Love that album by King T as well. And we got KRS-One's excellent DJ Premier produced track. MCs Act Like They Don't Know. And it also has Represent the Real Hip Hop on here. This was $3. And lastly, of the cassettes, we have Real Live Shit Remix right here. And it also has Pop the Trunk on here. So $8 for this one. So you already saw Real Live, 2 different covers, 2 different, you got the remix, got the original, super awesome stuff. And the remix too, it's got Ghostface, Capadonna, Lord Tariq, Killa Sin. I mean, this is a crazy situation going on. So peep those if you haven't. Now the rest of this is going to be, well actually, I'm going to go into the promo flats first, then after that's all vinyl. So these are promo flats. These ones, I don't remember how much they were a piece. I think they were like $5 a piece, but I could be wrong. Okay, so this one was $15. I don't even know if they charged me for these, because I remember I picked them all up and I was expecting the total to be more, and I was looking for it on the receipt and I couldn't really find it. So some of these say like 15 on them, but I don't think they charged. I think I just threw them in. So this promo flat is for the Higher Learning soundtrack. So as y'all know, it's the movie, and then Ice Cube is in this movie as well as other people. It's got Question the Knowledge on the back, staying on theme with the Higher Learning. We have NWA Brothers for Life. This is not the original promo flat, but this is like, I'm assuming when Priority was re-releasing and repressing their catalog, so maybe that was 2003. It doesn't have a date on here, but Brothers for Life, boom. And it says explicit content. That's also how I know. And then it also says, like, includes 100 Miles a Runner, and it says remastered. So I already know it's for the anniversary. Boom, boom, boom. And there is the backside. Now we got Ice Cube Greatest Hits promo flat right here. And then there is the back right there, too. Easy does it. Also the remaster promo flat right here. And that is the back right there. And then keeping with tradition of Ruthless and Priority, we have NWA Straight Outta Compton promo flat. Cool stuff. And then last of the promo flats, we have a release by Daz Dillinger right here. Boom, boom, boom. Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back. Boom. Dope cover. And then there's the back. So happy to add those promo flats to the mix. Now, the rest of this is going to be vinyl singles. Maybe there's an album or two in here, but if I recall, it's mainly vinyl singles. So to start y'all off with this, we have Mystical's Uchi Pop for $5. Y'all can pretty much figure out what Uchi stands for, but Uchi Pop right here for $5, vinyl single. Surprisingly, didn't have this one, so I picked that one up. Got the hype sticker on there too. We have Marley Marl right here. Check the mirror. And At the Drop of a Dime. This was also $5. Got the hype sticker on it right there. Still an open shrink. And let me just tell you guys also, this place, I wasn't in there for 3 hours taking my time. I was in there for 3 hours. Dude, I was trying to go as fast as I can, because when I was in there and I saw the hip-hop use section, I was honestly very overwhelmed, because you have to understand, in your standard record store, you have I don't really know how to describe it. It varies on each, but let's just say you have 10 to 20 crates to dig through, and each crate has 100 records in it or something, just give or take 80 records, whatever. Dude, this one had literally an aisle 3 times that size just on one side, and then there was another side, then there may have been another side too, or another row. So I went through thousands of records in that time span, and they had so many doubles, dude, that I could have just picked up 5 of these right now. It's crazy. I don't think a lot of people dig in there. You need really 5, 6, 7 hours to give yourself time. So just want to kind of throw that out there as a little segue in this video. It's nutty. Pause. So we got LL Cool J right here. I'm forgetting what song this is. Was it Candy? Let's see. Candy. Okay, my memory is good. Candy. So this is $5 for LL's Candy. Pause again. We got Back That Ass Up by Juvenile. This is the promo, or not the promo, but just the generic sleeve, still sleeve. $5 right here. One of my favorite songs that I'm mentioning right now in this video is that song. That shit is incredible. We got LL Scratch's Yo Love for $5. Open shrink once again. And like I said, this store had a lot of stuff from the 80s, 90s, 2000s. It was nutty. We got Granddaddy IU. This is a recording for $5 as well. You can kind of see the trend. All their singles are pretty much going for $5, and they just throw it all in there. Boom, boom, boom. We got Flesh and Bones, World So Cruel, and believe it or not, I'd actually never seen this in person. I don't think it's probably not a rare thing at all. I just haven't seen it or never noticed it. $5 right there. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. We got Father MCs. Now this wasn't a single, this was an album, because this is $8, and this is Close to You. Also has the hype sticker and an open shrink right there. $8 right there. To keep it with Father MC, we have Lisa Baby. This is $3. Boom, boom, boom. Father MC's I'll Do For You for $5 right here. So I'm just thinking of this experience I had there was honestly just insane. It was, when I go back to Dallas, I'm definitely going there. And there's also one in Plano, Texas, and Lubbock, Texas. So depending on how far those are, I may have to hit them all in the same weekend. I'm serious. We got Craig G, Turn This House Into a Home for $5 right there. So you're seeing a lot of 80s and 90s stuff so far. You saw the Mystical, which was the 2000s. We got Cool C, I Gotta Have It for $5 right here. Also has Merry Go Round. Yeah, you don't see Cool C stuff all the time. It's just cool stuff, pun intended, with all these singles. We have this classic right here, Ciara's Goodies. I remember when this came out. Oh, God, was I in middle school when this came out? What year is this? 04? I think, yeah, I was in middle school or elementary. I don't remember. But this song, I remember I was looking at the video. I was like, oh, shit. And then you had P.D. Pablo. And then P.D. Pablo had dropped Freak a Leak around that time. And I was like, dude, Lil Jon's on fire because he's producing all this stuff. And I saw it, so I was like, dude, I got to have it. $5 for that. We got CEB Goes Like This for $5. Boom, boom, boom. Blood of Abraham, Stabbed by the Steeple. And like I'm saying, like, you can find stuff that sold a ton, and you can find more hidden cuts. And Blood of Abraham, although they were on Ruthless, they are not as talked about as the Bone Thugs, the MC Rens, the Easy E's, all those people. So $4 for this one right here. Moving on, we got a sealed record, Apache's Do For Self and Hey Girl for $6. Haven't heard that song in God knows how long. It's been a very long time. We got 7A3's Goes Like This for $5 right here. Shout out to DJ Muggs. That's the first pile of records. We're going on to the next pile. It doesn't stop. So to move on, we have Tash's Bermuda Triangle for $5 in Open Shrink. Shout out to Tash. I've been on a big Alcoholics kick lately, so big respect to them. We got Sets of Sonics. Speaking of a girl named Susie, also has Anytime, Anyplace for $4. And like I said, I also want to keep in mind, like, I saw 3 of these there. I saw some of these records. I saw 5 different records in these rows, and I would like go back and be like, all right, which one's cheaper, which one's better condition, which one, has a promo cut, doesn't have a promo cut. Like, it was really, really, really overwhelming, and I was shocked there weren't more people there. Like I said, I think a lot of people go to other sections of the store because no one was in those aisles when I was digging. Not a single person except for like an employee who was just checking to see if things had been left. It was it was a wild experience. All right, we got this soundtrack single by Jermaine Dupri and Nas featuring Monica. I've Got to Have It from the Big Mama House soundtrack right there for $5. I know my guy Waxel Foley will like this one. We have Sir Mix-a-Lot's Beepers for $6. Boom, boom, boom. Schoolie D's Original Gangster. My guy Storm Baker's going to love this. $6. Has a little promo hole right here. Dope stuff. And to keep it with Schoolie, I always love this cover. This is Schoolie D's Living in the Jungle Gucci again, because you got the girl right here and then continues like that. Just love that. Love when they do stuff like that. $5 right here. So this is Run DMC's Ooh, What You Gonna Do for $5. This is the UK pressing, I think, so it's a slightly different cover than the US pressing, slightly different. Like, I think the lettering is a different color and the material of the sleeve is different. But yeah, we got Rumpelstiltskin's Attitudes for $5. Royal Flushes Worldwide for $4 right here. So you're just seeing a bunch of stuff. West, East, South, tons of different people. Female MCs, Roxanne Shante, Independent Woman for $5. $5, yeah, $5 right there. Boom, boom, boom. UK pressing. Hadn't seen this one in person before. We got Red Hot Lover Tone for $6. Number One Player. Yeah, Diamond D produced. Yeah, man, Buckwild produced track 98 on here. Yep. Still sealed for $6. We got Red Hot Lover Tone, Pussy's All That. Also DIYM. What was that? $4. To keep it on with Channel Live, baby, we got Real Live. Or not Channel Live, what the hell am I saying? To keep it on with Real Live. I got Channel Live from Real Live. To keep it on with Real Live, we got the Real Live Shit remix for $5. This is the generic sleeve, but also with the hype sticker on it. Such a good song. I mean, I bought like 4 different versions. Make it 5 different versions from this one haul. I got that song on CD, tape, vinyl, so maybe 4 different times. And this is just Real Live Shit. The original also says Crime is Money, $5. Poor Righteous Teachers rock this funky joint for $6. It's just like, look at all this stuff I'm getting. Dude, I was so happy when I got all this stuff. We got Pooh Man's Funky As I Want to Be, taking it to Northern California for $4. Open Shrink. And then lastly, we're going to go Miami. Poison Clan. Action. Groove with the Poison Clan. It's just for $5. It's just wild. I mean, that concludes all the records that I got from here. So I got records, tapes, CDs promo flats for 300. What was it? $367.99. It was a wild time. I'm definitely gonna go back. It takes a lot of mental capacity to do all that stuff too, because you're just constantly looking and looking and looking and looking and racing against the clock, because that time goes by fast. So anyways, for those who've been there, go ahead and let me know how much y'all spent, how much time you've been there, how much time you spent there. Like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, just scroll through it. I may have posted already, but I want y'all to see in that reel how big these sections were, and all the stuff. They had posters too, and I didn't go through any of the posters. They had tons of them. I mean, they were kind of scattered, but there was so much stuff. I mean, this place was amazing. I love Amoeba. That's my favorite record store, but this place is also super awesome. So hit me up on Instagram and TikTok, @rapping and snacking, and let me know your favorite stuff, man. Peace.